it's a new year, it's new me, or
Alright.
whatever the new motto is. I don't know.
I feel the same.
Yeah.
It's just another day.
Yeah. I mean, another day, another year.
Yeah.
I do have, my goals for the year. I hope you got yours, but there shouldn't be a date on setting new goals, like
Yeah.
always strive to be better.
Man, you're like a life guru now.
Well, you know, it it takes so much to get into such a high level like where I'm at,
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just being so ultra successful.
Once you get a couple white hairs, it's just straight
Um,
wisdom.
yeah, it's all wisdom, um, or I'm full of it. Either way you want to look at it.
I'm gonna go with the latter.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that too. Yeah, I don't know. I always enjoyed those like Facebook posts about you know being ultra successful and you know all this like
I want to break 6 figures this year.
Yeah, like I mean, I wish everybody the best of luck that's trying to do better on themselves and stuff like that. But if I was like actually ultra successful, I doubt I would, you know, be on Facebook. Like the key.
Yeah.
Like no, I'm not doing that. Yeah,
What are your goals this year?
just the traveling, like we talked about.
Hmm.
Try to expand my horizon a little bit and see some of the country that I haven't got to see. So.
Did you see this in like a documentary? Like, I want to expand my horizon
No,
and
no,
explore.
no, I've done the whole English language thing for like several years.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, like all those words that I use, they're in there. Yeah.
Could have fooled me. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's amazing. No,
I
me,
English like 3 times, so.
dude, I never passed English. I don't know. um, but yeah, it's just going around traveling. I don't know. It's just something I've always wanted to do, and I never really could before. So
Yeah. I mean, you've been to 49 states. I mean, you've done quite a bit of traveling.
48.
48 states. Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
go to Alaska either.
But yeah, I mean, I saw the world's greatest road signs.
Yeah.
I was out there to make money. I wasn't out there to go see everything.
Yeah.
So since the money thing didn't work out, I guess I'll just go back and see everything. Should have just saved time and you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
So
Whatever works.
yeah. Well, what about you? What do you got?
Well, I want to lose some weight this year.
You're off to a good start.
Not so much.
You had a bad day.
Several. I'm in at like 10 days now, something like that. And I have, I lost 10 pounds. And that was in the first like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't lost any weight since then.
Yeah.
So,
Water weight's it's just once the water weight's gone, it's very frustrating. Most days whenever I was doing the 30, I was only losing like maybe half a pound.
yeah.
So, but I mean, I was a lot stricter on it than you are. You still have some taste in your life,
Yeah.
whereas I went the other way. Like I totally changed my taste for the 30 days.
Yeah.
So, that being said, had me some Chinese last night.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I believe you kids call it bussin'.
Another thing I want to do this year is still continue not smoking
Yeah.
because I quit smoking June 16th or June 17th
Mhm.
of last year, and I've not smoked since. So
I think I've picked up since then. So
the goal is to try and stay no smoking. As
yeah.
soon as that birthday hits, though, who knows what'll happen?
Yeah. Oh my God. I just realized next year you're gonna be 21.
This year, I'm turning 21.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
11 and a half months or whatever, 11 months, 3/4, whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, it's less than 11 months now.
I am not ready for that.
It's 10 months and like 29 days.
That means I got like 6 weekends left. Holy hell.
Yeah, I turned 21 this year. No more, hey, Dad. You know? No
I
one
call.
terminates here.
I'm gonna call shenanigans on that.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I was well past 21 and still going. Hey, Dad, your baby boy done messed up again.
I need some help.
Yeah, I don't know why she bought that video camera instead of groceries. that was that
I
was
remember that story.
that was the greatest phone conversation with my dad. So trying to explain that one away, like why do I need groceries to? Mm. Anyway, um, yeah. So yeah, don't always call me whenever you need something. So
I was meaning like illegally, but yeah.
oh
But
yeah, that came to an end this year. So
um, one other thing, my last thing I want to do this year is similar to you. I want to go see things,
mhm.
and in February, I'm going to my very first Comic Con, which will be
Yeah,
very cool.
that is gonna be cool.
I'm very, very excited about that. And believe it or not, to like take pictures with the people, not as expensive as you think it is. Like
Well,
most of the people were $60 to $80.
yeah, I mean, celebrities have levels on those things, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the guy that voiced SpongeBob was like $130. So
yeah, Dad,
that damn dog.
I seriously need to take that door down, put a doggy door in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so she can go in and out.
The whole podcast we just
Oh, I know it. So she went outside in the cold today.
uh,
We're in the middle of Snowmageddon. Is that what it was called?
that's what the news people are calling it.
Yeah, Snowmageddon.
And TikTok.
I mean, it's icy out, but it's not. It's not horrible yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like work is going to be a pain tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really hoping we have like a painting job or something like indoor
Yeah,
painting job.
yeah,
If we have to do more concrete, I'm probably going to cry. Is what's going to happen.
yeah. Well, if it's cold enough, I mean, you can't paint because it's frozen.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, and I'm in logistics and transportation stuff, so like that comes with its challenges too. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting for everybody.
I'm still paying my dues.
Yeah.
I'm in the paying my dues age of my life.
Yeah.
Hey.
Uh, she keeps on trying to get
Yeah.
out of the door.
I'm trying to get to where you're at. Would be nice. Sitting in an office, taking
Yeah.
phone calls, running people around.
Yeah, you think that.
Yeah, until the hemorrhoids kick in.
No, my job's one of those jobs where it's like, like, man, that looks awesome. I want to do that. And then you get it and you're like, never mind. It's like, I mean, I love my job. Don't get me wrong. And I love the people I work with and the company I work for. But it gets real stressful at times. So sometimes I miss, the other stuff like
Yeah.
like mechanicing. I love doing that. Like, but I love doing this too. It's just you get the stress that comes along with it. So
If they offered for you to keep your pay and go back to do the mechanicing, would you do it?
no,
You still wouldn't?
no, because I enjoy the challenge of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean
That makes sense.
it's growth and you know and just trying to do stuff out of my comfort zone, which I've always tried to stay inside my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
yeah, it's good to be uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, this weather. I don't know. If you don't go to work tomorrow,
Mhm.
and I don't go to work tomorrow, what should we do?
I You're gonna love this, actually.
Oh God.
I say we get a little bit of diesel
Mm-hmm.
and put it in that little heater in the garage and just start cleaning shit.
Hmm. Well, the only problem with that is that runs off propane. So
Well, we can go get propane.
I mean, we can get the diesel, but I don't want it.
Well, Jeremy's got the same one and it takes diesel,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I know. Uh, that's the first propane one I've seen. That's that shape. Usually
Looks like a jet
they're
engine.
diesel. Yeah.
What would you say about doing that tomorrow?
I don't think we'll get a lot accomplished.
I think so.
No, because we'll eventually have to open the door, and then what are we going to do with it? Because we can't really take it anywhere.
You work at a landfill. You got a long bed.
Yeah, and the roads are icy, and that's why we didn't go to work.
Yeah, you bring it. Extra weight's good for you.
Oh, yeah, okay. And let me
That's why
guess.
semis stay on the road so well when the roads are icy.
Yeah, yeah, and let me guess. But too much weight, especially in the passenger side cab of the truck,
Yeah.
will throw me off balance. So it'd just be best if I took it myself.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or
I seen Polar Express. They drifted a fucking train on ice, so
yeah,
you can do it.
I mean, good idea, but I'm thinking maybe I catch up on Squid Games.
Okay.
You know,
I
we
need to
could
finish it still.
we could go that route. I've got that job hired out. I'm just waiting on him to be able to get to
I'm
it.
pretty sure that was supposed to be happening yesterday,
Yeah.
and then it never happened.
Well, because the motor in the pickup.
Oh
Blew.
yeah.
So
Yeah. I remember that.
Which is fine.
Oh, Squid Game.
I have not seen any of it.
You haven't seen the first season?
Well, I've seen the first season.
Okay, good. You're not an uncultured swine.
Yeah, like I'm alive. Like I think everybody watched the first season of Squid Games.
I know a couple people that didn't.
If you haven't, I strongly suggest you do. Like it.
I know a couple people that are picking it up on season 2. I'm like,
Ugh,
yeah, imagine
ugh,
being that kind of person.
yeah, like getting booty without foreplay. What's the point? Um,
Because he's romantic.
yeah. Um, I only have 30 minutes to dedicate, so
I've only got so many weekends.
yeah, I've got to move. Got to keep on motoring.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I couldn't do that. Like I
Motor
hate,
only. Never mind. I'm done.
yeah, like I hate like starting like a series and you know like I'd have to like my body would not allow me to click season 2 episode 1.
Yeah.
So
That's why I've never watched The Walking Dead all the way through. I've watched maybe 5 episodes of Walking Dead in my life, and that was because you had like a party to watch it.
Yeah.
Man, I miss those little sausage ball bread things. Okay.
If we don't work tomorrow,
Fingers crossed.
no, I hope we do work because if we don't, then that means we got to work Saturday.
Not me.
Yeah, but I do. So I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'd much rather work, but I'd much rather everybody be safe. So kind of hit or
It's going to
miss.
keep getting worse throughout the week. So,
Well, I mean, so like, I don't know, whenever salt trucks finally start getting in, they get it under control.
Yeah.
Then, it's fine. The roads are wet. You got to be careful, especially in a semi, you got to increase your stopping distance, all that good stuff.
hey, this is Snowmageddon. There ain't enough ice, or there ain't enough salt.
We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is not what it was in like '07.
Yeah.
'07. I think it was '07. It's been a while. I'm sure the older people that listen to this are like, it was '06, it was '04, whatever it was.
I was a toddler.
But I remember standing on the porch and you would hear it was like gunshots, but it was just trees off in the timber breaking.
Yeah.
Like the limbs snapping off or the top snapping off because the ice was so thick.
Mm.
And we didn't have power for over a week.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you stay warm?
We all went to my grandma's house and she had a wood fireplace and we just chilled out there.
She had enough wood on stock for a week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because we always had to go cut wood for her.
Oh, okay.
So, like, that was our part of our thing. I don't know. It wasn't a job. It was just,
Just part of life.
Yeah, I mean, you breathe, you cut grandma's wood.
Yeah.
She makes dinner. So,
pretty good trade.
Yeah, God, how I miss those dinners.
So that goulash you talk about all the time?
Goulash. God almighty. Oh. This is the best
good old
stuff
grandma
ever.
goulash.
Goulash and cheesy potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And I know people right now are like, "Oh, I got the best cheesy potato recipe." I'm sure it's great. No, you don't. Uh,
Grandma got the best.
she did like at that, and it was so those plates I got that got that like gold like swirly flowery print. No, not that one, but
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. What she had like her whole set was that
Yeah.
because I think everybody in the '80s had that. But anyway, she always served it in this bowl, like a big serving bowl.
Yeah.
And it was like the juices were like always like to the brim. So
Yeah.
like whenever you carried it, you had to be really even with it, like doing the whole forklift thing,
Yeah.
setting it down.
You had a level sitting there on the bowl.
Yeah. And like she never had leftovers of that.
Yeah.
Not if I was around. If I was around, I mean, just slide the bowl over here.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why I shouldn't have been like 870 pounds whenever I was a kid.
Yeah. That goulash, man.
That was good stuff. So, um, I do feel like we need to maybe talk about your almost purchase.
Yeah.
I was,
It wouldn't have been a purchase. It would have been put on payments.
yeah, 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 and it's so hard to make those payments and be homeless at the same time.
Yeah.
I would have come unglued. But go ahead, tell the people what you were looking at this weekend.
So you see, me and Emma had like a day out kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? We went to an estate sale. We went to some flea markets and whatnot, and like, right before we left to go back home, we drove right past Petland, and she was like, "You know what? We have some time left of the day. Do you want to go like play with some puppies?" I was like, "Don't you have to schedule for that?" She goes, "Nope." I'm like, "All right, let's go." So we go. I'm window shopping some dogs to go play with,
Mm-hmm.
and I see this little wiener dog. And I was like, "Yep, that's the one right there." And they get it out, we play with it. I go through the entire process of buying this dog up until the signature. I went through every bit of paperwork. I did the whole slideshow they had on their little iPad. I did everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting this dog up until the very end. It was the cutest little thing, and I was going to name it Oscar because Oscar Mayer.
Mm-hmm.
Realized it was a girl, so I was like, okay, Maya, for Oscar Mayer. I almost got this damn dog. And then I realized I have a dog. Dad would kill me, and I would have to find somewhere else to live.
Yeah.
And then also the price. When was the last time you bought a dog? Have you ever bought a dog?
JoJo.
Okay, how much was JoJo?
I mean, she was sponsored, so $50.
$50?
Yeah,
Okay.
got her from the Humane Society. Like it paid for like her shots or something,
Yeah.
adoption fee.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the only dog I ever spent money on.
Well, this little dog, it was born in November. Very, very young puppy,
Mm-hmm.
Had all the vaccinations and whatnot. $6,500 for a wiener dog.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting anything out of a wiener dog besides it being cute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would understand a heavy, heavy price for like a good, coon dog or, like a hunting dog or something where it's actually going to help you. It's going to provide some sort of service.
Mm-hmm.
But a wiener dog that just looks cute, hangs out, sleeps all day, and once a year you can put it in a hot dog costume for Halloween. That's the only reason you buy a wiener dog. They're
Yeah,
cute and hot dog costumes. That's it.
I mean, I realize I might get canceled by the wiener dog community.
Yeah, because they listen to this.
Yeah, but I hate them dogs. Oh my god,
Why?
that's the only dog I've ever been bit by.
Oh.
Yeah, was a dachshund. Yeah.
Yeah, this dog did bite me too. I still almost went through it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean,
Because you're so stinking cute.
what are they gonna do?
They're gonna sit around with you all day, watch TV.
Yeah,
I could have
okay.
brought that thing home in a solo cup.
Yeah, JoJo, she sat around and watched TV with me, and we went out and done things and got to do the cute things, and also if somebody was to break into the house, she would take their nuts, you know.
Yeah.
Um, your dog would have like shakenly pissed on their boot, maybe. Like,
And that's the dog
you know,
I have currently. We're not even talking about the
now
wiener dog.
if the house caught on fire, JoJo would drag me out by the collar of my shirt,
Yeah.
to save me because she loved me. Again, your wiener dog probably would have shakenly pissed on your boot. So, you know, I mean, 6,500, $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if I had to pick, yeah, JoJo for sure, because that was a hell of a dog.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
the wiener dog was real cute, Dad.
Yeah. JoJo was $50 and she's been gone for a couple years and we still talk about her. If you had a wiener dog and it was gone for a couple of years, it'd be like, what the hell is that dog's name? Shit. I don't know.
Frank? I don't remember.
Wow. But yeah. Now that I'm canceled by the wiener dog community.
Yeah. That's something you should be really worried about.
Yeah. Yeah. All 7 of them are going to come after me hard.
We're not even going to break 50% next year.
He'd be alienating your fans.
Yeah.
The price of dogs is just unreal. I mean, $6,500 for a wiener dog,
Yeah.
you know. Um,
I don't even think it was full bred.
and there is something to be, said about the cuteness, you know. Like, yeah, cuteness is worth, so much because, I mean, yeah, they're adorable.
Yeah.
I
Sydney's pretty cute. I got her for free.
well, yeah,
Like, look at that dog.
she is quite the unicorn, let me tell you. Anyway,
She looks like she ate a whole 2 cans of corn.
but dogs that are good at stuff are way more like dollar friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you get like a German Shepherd with low PTSD.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't that much.
You say pickles and the dog rips apart the room,
Yeah, but if you go over to a friend's house with your dog, they can probably find the stash.
Yeah.
So it's got its goods. Just take the word pickle out. Oh, but what other breed of dog have you ever thought about buying?
Of course, German Shepherd. Just
Mhm.
because of how like fond of memory JoJo was.
Mhm.
Like that's the best breed of dog I've ever seen, Um,
And to be clear, like JoJo wasn't like a purebred German Shepherd. She was like
Rottweiler mix
yeah,
too.
she was like a Shepherd Rottie mix.
Yeah.
So
Um, thought about a pit bull.
you
Pit
got
bull would be
you
pretty
got
cool.
one.
She's part pit bull, mostly gremlin.
Yeah,
Um, and then of course wiener dog. And I thought about bulldogs too.
they're a lot.
Bulldogs are pretty cool.
They're cool, but they're a lot of work.
Yeah, because they have a lot of like medical issues and shit.
Well, that like you have to clean in between their folds.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
E-
yeah. Like they're not a turnkey dog. Like Sid's a pretty turnkey dog. Feed her, take her outside, pick up the stuff you don't want ripped up.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
She
it.
even takes care of her own nails, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I've never seen that on a dog.
but a bulldog, yeah, you got to clean in between the folds. They're like if they give birth, like it's a whole like 50-50 process.
Yeah.
Usually it's got to be like a C-section kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I know a couple of breeders that were breeding bulldogs and stuff, and
Yeah.
they made pretty good money off that. I was trying to work part time for them because um like they would sell the dog in like New York or whatever,
Mm.
and they would pay somebody to fly on the plane with the dog, get it to New York, drop the dog off, and then get back on the plane, go back to wherever. It's
Yeah.
like a courier service kind of deal.
Yeah.
I'd love to have done that. Like, no problem.
I have 2 seats for Adam and Princess.
WS.
Show up with this dog wearing like a chain muzzle. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be any worse than that guy that took a turkey on as a uh, emotional support animal.
I didn't see that. That's a
Yeah, I took a turkey on an airplane because it had its emotional support animal credentials. Because some whack job doctor is like, oh yeah, makes sense to me.
yeah.
And I'm like, man, like the audacity of some people to have an emotional support turkey and make the flight like almost unbearable for everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause your turkey is not potty trained. Your turkey isn't trained to be quiet. You know,
Yeah.
the entire flight you're trying to like take a nap or something, and you're drifting off to sleep, and then you hear like gobble gobble gobble.
A high pitched gobble means your blood pressure's low.
What?
Well, you know how like some
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
If it shits in your lap, it means you've got to go.
yeah, yeah. Like,
Danger's coming.
oh my goodness, my emotional support animal just let me know.
It just told me what it needed to. I also thought a border collie would be pretty cool because they're like very well trainable dogs,
Mm.
very very smart. That'd be pretty cool.
If I ever like bought a dog, like I was like, all right, I'm gonna spend too much money on an animal.
Hmm.
Um, I would have to go golden retriever.
Yeah,
You know, just because.
it's like,
Yeah, and I don't know. I
and
mean,
there's some cute fucking puppies
I
too.
know,
Oh my gosh.
but I'm past the point now to where I'm not really a puppy fan.
Yeah.
I would much rather have an older dog.
Yeah.
You know, like I did kind of think about that. You know, like whenever it was like kind of just me.
Hmm.
I was like, I could get into doing that, like adopting an older dog. You know, give it a good last few years of its life.
Yeah.
And then take care of it whenever the time comes, and then do the same for another dog down the line.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that just to. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't because it's a big commitment, and then my life got flipped upside down. So,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, there for a time. That's what I kind of thought. I ended up. I wasn't even going to get JoJo,
Yeah.
and she made me. So, like I
How'd
was,
she make you?
I was walking by, and like you can like put your hand in and like pet them and stuff,
Mm.
and she like licked my hand and then just started nuzzling it,
Oh.
like laying her head in it and
Yeah.
everything and looking up at me. And I was like, shit, what? Give me the papers.
Yeah.
Like, you hold them. I got to sign them one handed. I ain't moving my hand, and,
That was a really, really good dog.
yeah, they had us go like sit in a, like a pen deal
Yeah.
to see if, we would take or whatever, if she was going to be cool with us. And so I sat down in the corner and everything and had a couple treats. And she was shy at first. And then um, before the end of it, like she was like full on in my lap, doing doing that whole where she like throws her head back and goes,
Yeah.
so, but yeah.
Remember when we were down at low water and she was at the top of that like top of that peak?
Yeah.
And I said JoJo or something like, come here, JoJo, or something like that.
Yeah.
And she just sent it and just
Oh, yeah.
got back up. It was like, oh, guys.
Yeah. She gave that like quick look around. Anybody see that? Yeah. Yeah.
She flew. That was a bird.
Yeah. She was scared of water. And
Yeah.
I like threw her in and cured that.
Yeah, then she allowed water.
Yeah, because like I didn't throw her into like 10 foot freaking lake or nothing like
Yeah.
that. It's just a little stream and it was like 3 feet to either side, but it was about 4 feet deep.
Yeah.
So just enough for her to like kind of plunge down and everything. And then like once she's all like, "Oh, this paddling works," I couldn't get her out of it. So
I did that to Sydney one time, and now she goes and rolls in ditches.
hmm
She loves water now, but she used to be the same way, scared of it.
yep,
And at low water, I threw her in the like the part that holds water better,
hmm
and just chucked her. And oh my gosh! Oh, okay, I got it. And then she's always been there.
yeah. I've been lucky on dogs that bite. Like I haven't had one.
Yeah,
I mean, they all like every dog starts to try to bite.
yeah,
Yeah, and some dogs are just prone to it. Like I know a couple that that's just what they do. Like that's who they are. They're not biting ferociously.
hmm,
Like I can handle like a nip. But like a full on bite, like I don't know, like I was at one place, and like, yeah, the dog may try to bite you. It went for somebody's throat, the other day, and I'm like, I'll shoot the fucking dog.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can't do that. I know that. Don't cancel me. Oh my god. But yeah, like, um, yeah, I'm not having that. So, like, I couldn't never keep a dog that does that.
That's why I keep sitting pretty tight on the whole biting thing. And then people started playing with her super rough and getting all riled up.
Yeah.
And now she can't, like, she lost that bit of training. So I have to keep on her about it. Like, hey, we can play without teeth. And
She
she's getting better with it.
she she does, like, she'll do that. She does it differently with me than like you guys, but like, like, I'll be like messing with her and everything, and then she'll get my pinky like in her mouth and everything. And she won't bite down or nothing, but I just start going, it's like a ball.
Yeah, she never like intentionally hurts somebody.
No.
It's just playing around, and she doesn't like bite down on her hand.
For as much crap as I give you, she is a good dog.
Yeah, she's all right.
Now that she's got most of the puppy out of her.
Yeah,
I hated that puppy. Oh my god.
yeah.
But
Gotta wait for her to get old, and it's gonna be great.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, golden retriever. That's what I would probably go with if I ever bought one. Um, well, we should probably talk about our plans this year for the podcast. I mean, we talked about us, but
Yeah,
so so it's come to my attention that some people do not like the nerdy stuff that we talk about.
yeah, like Star Wars and superheroes
Yeah,
and movies.
comic books and all that good stuff. Because I don't know, they're un-American.
You communist?
But so we're actually going to make a whole separate um, podcast, and it's
Well,
going.
it's gonna be a new segment on the podcast.
Yeah, well,
It's a whole new episodes.
yeah, like they're gonna break down into their own episodes, and so we'll try to curb our enthusiasm for you know nerd stuff. But and then we'll try to put it all into one show. So if anybody's interested in that, we're going to try. What day you think?
We're gonna try and start posting those on Thursdays
Yeah,
because we post hours on Mondays. So about halfway through to the next episode will be about Thursday.
yeah,
So give or take a day or two. But I like Thursday because it's a simple day. Everybody remembers it.
yeah.
It's Nerd Out Thursday, or.
And it's pretty much going to be the same thing that we do here, but like as we're talking, the plan is to like have some like video game footage going as we're talking.
Yeah.
We're not going to be playing live. It's just going to be
Something to watch while we're talking.
Yeah, something I do during the week. Whether it's Arc Ascended or some shooter or something new that's come out or something dorky.
Red Dead Redemption or, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd like to think it'd probably be Red Dead. I could do that, just like play, like start from the beginning and just play all the way through. And once I'm done with that, just switch over to something else.
Yeah.
But I mean, that game is so long. Like, I mean, it'd be a whole year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll probably switch it up a little bit here and there. So suggestions would be great, of course. If anybody wants to leave a comment or send one of us a message, that's fine.
And it'll be posted on the same channel
Yeah.
on Spotify and YouTube, same channel that it's posted on right now.
Yeah, it's still the Campout. It's just going to be a different subsection of it, I guess. It's going to be called the Nerd Out.
Yeah.
And
because we're not creative.
no, we aren't. We aren't creative, and we really don't want to type a new name that doesn't have the word out in it, I guess. I don't know. It sounded good to us at the time.
Yeah.
So and then Colby got to, make a little intro and outro, and
yeah, we're gonna have a whole new. It's gonna be like a whole new thing, but it's gonna be on same channel and everything.
Yeah,
I'm actually pretty excited about it too.
I'd like to think that we can make it more kid friendly, but I mean, let's be honest, we're not going to.
We can try.
Yeah, right.
Keep it like PG.
Uh-huh. They say that using cuss words is the sign of a weak mind.
Is that right?
Yeah, and to that, fuck you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, cussing is expressive and all that. I mean, whenever you guys were younger, it was so hard to punish you guys for cussing.
Yeah.
Whenever I know you're going to do it,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I got punished for cussing, but whenever like me and your uncle Jeremy would be like alone,
Mhm.
we'd be practicing cuss words.
Yeah.
Because like you really got to get the pronunciation right.
Yeah.
It's like whenever somebody flips somebody off, and like their fingers are all jagged.
Yeah.
It's like you make yourself look like a fool. You know,
You gotta
where
put some etiquette on it.
yeah, you gotta get some etiquette. You gotta have a little, little flip in the wrist. And it's got to snap, come to a point. You got to be flat right there. You need some sharp angles, some 90s.
I think yours is the most crooked I've ever seen.
How's that crooked?
Why is your middle finger like weird?
What do you mean weird?
Like your top knuckle is bent in like the rest of your fingers. Straighten that hoe out.
But son, that's called arthritis. Like,
Okay, minus the arthritis is pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. Like I need some Viagra for my middle finger to get it straight like that.
You can splint that hoe in your sleep.
Yeah.
There you go. And bend it back.
Back in my day, this
middle finger was straight as an arrow.
yeah, yeah.
I had this friend in elementary school. We wouldn't get in trouble for cussing. We would say cuss words backwards. And all the teachers and stuff would have no idea what we're talking about.
Puff.
Yeah, like cuff, tish, um, recuff, rethom, this motherfucker, rekith, rethom. Like we went through every single word that you could think, every curse word, and we said it backwards. And we would just say it in conversation, and no one would know what we're talking about because it's just gibberish.
Your teachers didn't know?
No,
This answers a lot of questions.
it is Jasper education.
Like, maybe we need to have a serious talk on like funding of public schools. Because if they're not catching that, like, we might need to rethink some things.
Dad, this was like 2015.
Maybe socialism was right. Maybe we all need to pay more taxes. Wow.
But yeah, I reconnected with him. Like because he moved schools like a couple of years later. Haven't seen him in like I don't know 6 or 7 years. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I reconnected with him like 2 years ago or something, and we talked about it, and he remembered all of it. It was super cool. Like
That's funny.
that's a really funny memory that I'm glad he remembers.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting away with stuff in school was so much fun. Um,
Not nearly as fun whenever you're out of school because it's just like, oh, now you're just doing things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking the other day with Brooklyn, and somehow we got on the subject and about just like doing bad stuff, being younger and whatnot, and start start talking about some like shoplifting days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is bad. Don't
Yeah.
ever do it. Nobody ever should. What a rush. So, but I mean, like nowadays, like they know, like the security is a lot different.
Yeah.
I'm like, if we wanted to get a CD, we had to break a plastic case quietly.
Yeah.
And like the key was wearing starter jackets. So as long as you had a starter jacket,
Yeah, because they're puffy.
Yeah, it's a puffy winter coat that's also a hoodie.
Yeah.
So which I'm surprised those went away.
Yeah.
Like I never see them anymore. But man, like if you didn't have a starter coat, then you just weren't nothing.
I have like for someone who just got done being a teenager, like I remember very clearly of shoplifting.
Mm-hmm.
I've shoplifted 3 times in my lifetime. I never do it. I hate it.
What was your first thing?
Well, the very first thing was a little lip balm that my mom walked me back in the store, or you did. I don't remember who. One of you guys walked me back in the store and made me give it back.
Was it at the mall?
I think it was at Walmart. It might have been at the mall.
I think it was your mom.
Well, I was like 6 or 7. Like I was young. But it looked cool, so I took it.
Yeah.
And then second thing, I stole a little Skeletor action figure from a flea market.
Yeah.
I never knew what Skeletor was at that time. I just thought it was cool.
Right.
And then one ping pong ball
All
at
right.
Walmart. Just popped the box open. I only needed one, so I only took one.
it's beer.
And
It's beer pong night with the boys.
that's what I needed it for.
Oh my god.
It's what I needed it for.
Oh my god.
We're gonna use tennis balls and knock over our cups, you know.
I knew I should have named you Kyle.
But those are the three things I've ever shoplifted in my whole life. Never any alcohol, never any like expensive things. Those are the only things ever.
Take a guess what my first thing was.
Buy cigarettes.
Oh, I was pretty young.
How young? Like 9?
Yeah, I was single digit.
Okay. I would say buy some candy.
Cadbury egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did not like it. But you know how nerve wracking it was for me to be in the back of that 78 Le Mans trying to quietly open up a tinfoil wrapped Cadbury egg with my brother to the left and my mom and dad up front.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to eat my spoils.
Yeah.
And I'm like huddled over against the door, you know, doing it. And I take a bite of it and just like hit, like spit it out. So, yeah.
Your dad, like 3 weeks later, what the hell I spilled in this back seat?
My dad would have thrown me out of the car like while it was moving.
Yeah.
If he would have found out I had done that. But yeah.
I've just never been a stealing guy. I don't know. You told me whenever I was younger, pretty early on, like you don't steal, you don't cheat, you don't lie.
Yeah.
And it took a while for me to get over the lying part because every kid lies, you know,
Yeah.
because it's simple, it's easy. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
But still, cheating, stealing, never.
Yeah. I would see the look in your guys' eyes whenever I'd explain you will not get in as much trouble if you tell the truth than if you get caught lying. Like you guys you had that look like, yeah, right. Yeah.
But see, if you don't know, it's even better.
Yeah. So yeah, and you know, I always thought those were good like morals to try to instill into my kids and whatnot. And
I agree that it was.
hey, I think it was too. Not how you get ahead in life, but yeah, somebody was asking me about this one guy that I used to work for. Like, how do you think we'd ever make as much money as them? Like, well, you have to be really, really okay with screwing over as many people as you possibly can. Like, if you're okay with that, then you can make lots and lots of money in this world.
Yeah.
And I'm just not okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, so I would much rather be happy with my life and who I am than to make a bunch of money. So,
Yeah. Although a new 4-wheeler would be nice.
new four-wheeler would be nice.
Maybe we'll screw over a couple people.
Well, you know, I mean, that's kind of what I was saving that money up for was like, yeah, I'm going to buy a four-wheeler because I've just always wanted one. Everybody and their brothers got a side by side. So I'll just buy a four-wheeler, you know? I mean, it's generally just me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But, you know, life is life and, you know, pay your bills.
Yeah.
You know, which honestly, paying off some debt feels better than if I would have bought a four-wheeler.
Yeah.
Doesn't look as cool.
It's not as fast. But
And like I know, like you know, if I bought a four wheeler, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Like I gotta grow the mullet out, you know,
yeah.
shave
Buy some
off,
pit vipers.
yeah, shave off the bottom half of the goatee and just have the mustache,
Yeah.
you know. And then I mean, I don't like drinking Monster Energy drinks that much, and I like my drywall, so I really don't want to punch holes through it all the time. But you gotta do what you gotta do for a four wheeler, you
Yeah, of
know.
course.
So
I can just see it now.
yeah.
Curly, long-haired mullet blowing in the
Yeah,
wind.
I don't have one hat that doesn't go on backwards.
I'll get you one.
Yeah, I see that all the time. Like, oh, it's usually guys my age. Yeah. They're like, it's like just trying to hold on for a little bit longer. You know, like I get it
The
because
90s weren't that long ago.
yeah, like I get it. Like I mean, and some guys are able to pull it off. Like I know one guy that I mean I don't even would give him credit for, but he pulls it off immensely.
Yeah.
You know, it's all like, damn, all right, he does look cool. But but then there's some guys who's like, ah man, come on. Like, you know that don't go with gray sweats or the Crocs.
See, I really want to get a four wheeler would be really cool. I'll admit that. But I would really, really like an adult size go kart. I would like that so much more. Not a side by side, you know, nothing like that. Like one where you're if you hit a bump, like your ass is feeling it, you know.
Yeah.
I want an adult size go kart. That would be amazing. That like growing up, I never had a go kart,
Hmm.
and like my cousin had one,
Hmm.
and I was always too big to drive it. You know, I've always been a wider kid and a taller kid, so things like that weren't in the cards for me.
Yeah.
And money, of course, but I would love to have an adult size go kart.
An adult sized go kart is called a dune buggy.
Yeah, but I want like slicks on it.
Well, you can put slicks on it.
Yeah, I'll get a dune buggy with slicks. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Not no Volkswagen one though. I want like a Predator,
Ooh.
like a Predator motor on it. Not no Volkswagen bullshit. I want a Predator.
I want one that works.
At Harbor Freight, you can get these motors that are called Predators, and
Look,
they're really really high CC.
I it's weird that I like so like in my life I've gotten to where it's like, yeah, I don't care as long as it works. You know, like like you bought that truck, you're like, ooh, it's got a V8. You know, it's got a 360. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't care. 6 cylinder's fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. You know, like it was like I was getting a bowl from Subway. You know, and she's like, "What do you want in it?" I'm like, "Whatever's on it."
Yeah.
You know, and she's all like, "Well, yeah, but what do you want?" I'm like, "Whatever it calls for."
Yeah.
Like, there's a whole list. See that sandwich right up there? Take the bread off.
Yeah.
Put it in a bowl. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want it toasted? Yes.
The bowl toasted.
No, they'll put the meat into the toaster oven
Yeah.
thing
Yeah. Yeah.
and warm it up and everything. It makes it delicious. So she did all that. And then the other lady got it
Yeah.
out and got her little grabber things, flipped it over in there and all that. They didn't turn on the toaster.
Oh shit.
So the meat was cold. So I don't know why she got the little grabber things. And I don't know why she couldn't tell that, like, this is awful cold. All the other ones I touch are semi warm,
Yeah.
even with the grabbers.
Well, whenever like you touch some really, really hot water, it feels cold for a second.
Uh-huh.
You probably thought that's what was going on. Like, oh, this is really, really hot. It feels cold.
Yeah, but every time you touch it, isn't it? It's not a third-degree burn.
Yeah.
Like you can tell. Like whenever I was holding the bowl, I was like, I think this is cold.
I have a weird feeling.
Yeah, and that was through the bowl.
Yeah.
Like I put it off on like, well, maybe that lettuce was extra thick.
Yeah,
I did get a lot of veggies.
Yeah, right. Quit lying to people.
Oh, I did, man. Dude, I love me some veggies now.
Yeah. Ever
Uh,
since your love's diet.
no. I mean, even before then, like I liked them. I just didn't like really get them.
Yeah.
But like like I'd be like at Judy's and they'd have like Brussels sprouts on the menu. I'm like, yeah, give me some Brussels sprouts. But whenever
Hate Brussels
dude, when
sprouts.
I was your age, I would have gagged my ass off
Yeah.
horribly. But I
That's
didn't.
one thing I hate is Brussels sprouts. I don't like cooked vegetables. I like raw vegetables. Raw vegetables.
I like them always. I mean, I like the fresh ones better. Like,
That's a
oh,
texture thing. I don't like cooked vegetables because they always get mushy.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't like it.
yeah. Well, because you're young and you can afford to like be choosy,
I'm just asking you to put less work in. Is what I'm asking for.
right? But like whenever it's because you're young,
Yeah.
But like whenever you get older, you just want that taste for whatever reason,
Hmm.
and like the bowl I had them put raw onion in there.
Yeah.
I don't like raw onion, but I like raw onion apparently
Yeah.
because I do. I was about to lick the bowl,
Yeah.
you know.
That is one thing. Like as I've gotten older, I'm starting to like onions more.
Yeah,
Still don't like tomatoes and anything. I like onions though.
I didn't like tomatoes either, but it comes
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Raw onion, I can't do, but like cooked onion,
You will.
onion rings, things like that, I like it.
Yeah. I don't know. Is some of they always say something about your body knows what it needs, so you start to crave things that you need.
Yeah.
And what you get from an onion and stuff like. And onion is actually a good source of, believe it or not, testosterone.
Mm.
Yeah.
My body's like, man, you a bitch.
Yeah. That's probably why I only ever had 3 chest hairs because I didn't like onions.
Yeah, that's probably it.
You know.
You know what's funny? I have more chest hair than you already.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get it from my mom. Ha. I just kidding. I just kidding, mama.
I'm glad you said it on me.
No, I was just kidding. I was just joking.
Oh shit, demoted.
Yeah, I just lost my mom.
Yeah. No, I mean at work. Like you demoted.
Mama, I just joking.
You're a bucket bitch now. You just walk around with a 5-gallon all day. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, vegetables are a weird deal. I don't know how we got on vegetables from going from nerd out to vegetables, but
Well, I mean,
probably because the nerd out is the thing that you need in your life to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
we were sponsored by absolutely nobody, so we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, brought to you by nobody, including us. Yeah. Wouldn't it be weird to like have a sponsor?
Oh, it would be.
Could you imagine us having to like cut to a commercial thing? Like you'd be
You
listening.
know how awesome that would be, though? It'd be amazing.
Yeah, but could you see us actually doing it?
Yeah, I would do it so fast. I would make it so good. I would spend hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's paying us to sit here and talk and bullshit like we do anyway. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, they're not going to pay us that much. I mean, like,
$5 each. I'd make a 2-hour commercial, dude.
yeah, but like, okay, you have to make a thing and make a commercial for NordVPN.
Yeah.
And you have to say it all clear, and
Yeah.
you can't use a cuss word, and
It would be like Christopher Nolan made it, dude.
oh,
I would put so much effort into it. $5? Okay.
we having like background explosions, and
Yeah. This is for NordVPN.
yeah, no, you actually have to talk about what the product does. Like,
There's something weird on your computer. It's pretty cool, though.
have you ever wanted to go to the Philippines? Well, you can't, but your computer can. Like,
That'd be pretty funny.
yeah, I think that's why, like, some of like, because I don't believe we broke the cultural gap in between us and Russia and England, and like I don't know if we're in that many countries. Like, what are
Hey, if Russia listened, they'd like it.
right? But I don't think our algorithm like is really nation or worldwide.
We got a few countries.
I know, and that's my thing is I think a lot of people are using NordVPN, and their VPN is in Russia or the Caribbean and stuff like that.
I think we turned into the ad. I think NordVPN is the reason why. Dude, if you get NordVPN, that makes our podcast look good.
Dude, everybody will know if we ever got like a like a paid commercial thing. Because I mean, I'm going to be a cocky son of a bitch. Like, oh my god!
We show up in suits.
Yeah, because my cut of that was $2.50,
Yeah.
and I don't mean $250. I mean like $2.50.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm cocky as hell walking in there to buy my 20-ounce Mountain Dew with my free $2.50.
Yeah.
And I had to kick in another 57 cents. But
Yeah. One other thing, I don't think we talked about on the podcast yet. I ordered hats. I don't know.
You did.
Did we talk about that last week?
No, you did not.
But I ordered hats. I only ordered 2 for me and him. But if they come out good quality, I might consider buying more. They
Yeah.
were fairly priced.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to see the quality. I don't want to buy like 20 or 100 or whatever, and
And they all come out looking like shit.
yeah. But yeah, if these come out good and they're decently priced, then I don't mind.
We might be able to frame our first dollar at the podcast.
Ooh,
That'd be cool.
yeah. Get a swag.
So we're in the what?
Get a swag store. There we go.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
Is that it?
yeah. We can get some beer koozies.
Uh-huh.
Maybe some Campout condoms.
They have to have silicone tits on the koozie. They have to.
What that
It's gonna have your silicone tits on the koozie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bust of me with
with 3 chest hairs.
3 accurate chest hairs. Bill, Ted,
Hernia
and
scar
Frank.
and all.
Yeah. Bill, Ted, and Frank. That's 3. So, yeah, but yeah, no, it'd be cool. I'm excited to see, how they come out. So,
Me too. We've been talking about it for a year now. It'd be really
yeah,
cool to see him finally.
yeah. I mean, it is, I don't know, a step in the right direction, I think.
I'm almost for sure that they're going to come out bad quality, which sucks.
Yeah,
But hey, we have to have some test subjects before we start selling them. So
yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like misspelled, like
Hmm.
like one of the letters is gonna end up being like an an
instead
Asian
of Campout,
Chinese
it's going to be
shine.
kaput.
Yeah, which I'll still wear that with pride.
Yeah, that'll be so much better. We'll change it
Yeah,
to kaput.
yeah. Join us on our new channel, Kaput.
It's for all of our funny bloopers and outtakes.
Now it sounds racially motivated.
No one was thinking that. And
And
canceled.
canceled.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you gotta get that. Well, I mean, if the wiener dog community was going to cancel me, we might as well just get everybody.
Yeah, just go for races now too.
Yeah, nobody knows which one I was talking about
Yeah,
because I don't even know which one I was talking about.
that one with the flag,
And the people. Don't forget about the people.
and some land. Can't forget about the
Oh, the
land.
land. Yeah, that's a big issue.
Yeah, and crop. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's probably corn
Uh,
because like corn doesn't really belong to anybody.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Kind of does.
Why?
Thanksgiving. We got corn from someone.
Yeah, but then, Jesus,
So
that's
funny.
not the right kind of corn. It's just like nobody's ever fought a war over sweet corn. So is my point.
Yeah. So we're gonna teach you how to make cream corn. We just got off the Mayflower. We know how to make bread. Get it? 'Cause flour. All right, we done yet?
I mean, we've been done for over a year, but
Yeah.
yeah,
And cancel.
and we cooked. Other than that, but yeah, so we're going to do the nerd out thing. So that way it's easier for Canton just to skip that.
Yeah.
He'd be like, that's Thursday stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna do paperwork till Sunday. We're good.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. Hopefully, people like it. I mean, the gameplay footage is just something. I figure if it's something nerdy, probably some are gonna watch some stuff. So might as well have something up there.
Oh, also something else. Last week, how we said like people tell us if they like the more structured episodes or just the wild stuff where we just talk about random stuff.
Yeah.
Did you get any feedback on that?
No, I did not.
I got one feedback from it.
All right.
And they prefer the wild stuff where we just talk about random things.
Really?
Instead of a strict subject.
All right.
So thank you, Ian, for being on my side.
Well, on that note, I was thinking about taking up twerking.
Okay, we'll make that one of those like 5-minute things that we move past really fast. We'll do that.
Me twerking?
Yeah, like a subject on the podcast. We'll make that one of those 5-minute things that we never talk about after that, and that'll be it.
I was going to talk about it now.
What?
Yeah. You want to see?
This is where we end, Father.
No, I was going to show you.
No, what the hell? I want to see it slap your shoulder blades. Goodness.
No, like
all that flab ass.
I got the moves down, but I don't have the badonkadonk yet.
The recoil, as they say.
Yeah, I got no recoil, so like I will have to switch up my diet some. A lot of chili dogs.
You got about as much recoil as like a slingshot. That's what you got.
I got the flat back.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't big back, it's flat back. Anyway, that's it for this week, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, everybody have a good week.